I tried to spend $1 trillion in exactly 7 days. And I literally broke the global economy. I bought out entire neighborhoods, secured every hypercar on Earth, and made the gold market go completely parabolic. But here's the insane truth about billionaire wealth. The system prints cash way faster than humanly possible to spend. Picture this. Monday morning, you check your bank app and glitch in the matrix. A 1 followed by 12 zeros. The bank says spend it all in 7 days or lose it. No donations, no giving it to your buddies. Physical assets only. And this cash is sitting in a high-yield account, printing me $136 million in interest every single day. Let's ride. 8 a.m. A guy in a tailored Tom Ford suit knocks on my door. He's my new wealth manager. Time to deploy capital. First instinct? Real estate. I tell my guy to buy the dip on absolutely everything. We are buying generational wealth. I scoop up a $250 million mega compound in Bel Air and a massive beachfront strip right in Malibu. I call the brokers, and they all pick up on the first ring. When you hold $1 trillion, nobody makes you wait. By lunch, I've closed on 100 of the most expensive properties on the planet, dropped billions. And honestly, I'm already bored. Time to pivot. I hit up private sales for Rolex and Richard Mille. I don't want a single watch. I'm buying the entire secret vault. Every Koenigsegg and limited Ferrari? Mine! 50 million dropped in 20 minutes. I now own the craziest car collection in human history. End of day 2. I've spent a jaw-dropping $25 billion. I feel like a whale. Then I check my balance. $975 billion left. Worse? While I was buying Bugattis, the account printed another $272 million in pure interest. I'm barely making a dent. I realize regular rich people stuff won't cut it. Aviation. I buy every top-tier Gulfstream. I just outbought the top charter airlines.
Then I secure 50 mega yachts docked across Monaco and Miami. But wait, here's the massive roadblock nobody thinks about. To run all this, I need pilots, captains, security. I need a payroll of 10,000 people. I just accidentally became a massive corporate employer. It's Wednesday. I delegate the HR headache and move on. I'm done buying toys. I need to buy the stuff the world literally runs on. I start buying up institutional-grade farmland in Texas, Nebraska, and Cali. Cash offers. Fast closes. By 3 p.m., I am officially the largest private landowner in North America. But I can't stop there.
I pivot to the future. I buy massive lithium operations and absolute mega AI data centers out in Nevada.
I'm not just buying property anymore. I am literally securing the grid. Next up, gold.
I call my commodities desk on Wall Street. I tell them to execute a $50 billion order for physical gold bullion.
My broker literally stutters. That is an insane percentage of the world's annual supply. I tell him to smash the buy button anyway.
As soon as my orders execute, the spot price of gold goes completely parabolic. It shoots up 10% in an hour.
Here is the craziest part. Just by hitting buy, I made every boomer stacking gold in their safe significantly richer. I'm moving global markets.
Day 4, 120 billion spent, 880 billion left. I am sweating. The clock is ticking down fast.
My team suggests something noble. Why don't we buy the global food supply and solve world hunger? Let's go!
I can't donate food, but I can own the infrastructure. I drop all cash takeover bids for the massive core that control the world's grain.
Within hours, on paper, I am the undisputed landlord of global calories. But here is the brutal reality check. Owning the food doesn't mean you can move it. I try to route thousands of shipping containers, but the global supply chain hits a brick wall. Ports are completely backlogged. Trucking companies are maxed out. Logistics is an absolute nightmare. Governments step in. They literally freeze my ships under national security protocols. I can't do anything. You realize a chilling truth. World hunger isn't a lack of food. It's a lack of functional roads and stable supply chains. Money can't instantly buy infrastructure. I just accidentally hoarded the food supply, and the grain is just rotting in silos. Day 5. 200 billion spent, 800 billion left. Time is running out. I need the ultimate flex.
I decide to buy a sovereign nation's debt. I slide a crazy offer. I wipe your entire national debt to zero, right now, in cash.
In exchange, I want absolute private ownership and tax-free sovereignty over your largest trade port. The government is hyped. They are ready to sign.
4 hours later, my phone rings. It's the IMF. Then the US State Department calls. And they aren't trying to negotiate.
They are calling to shut me down. Here is a hard lesson in macroeconomics. Money can buy a politician.
But it cannot buy geopolitical sovereignty. The superpowers will never let one guy monopolize a massive global trade hub.
They block the paperwork before the ink is even dry. Total shutdown. The deal is dead. And while I'm arguing with diplomats, the clock keeps ticking. My account just dropped another 136 million in interest.
Days 6 and 7. Under 48 hours left. Close to 800 billion sitting there. Real estate takes way too long.
Physical assets are out. I need liquid markets. I need Wall Street. It's time to go nuclear. I tell my quants to deploy a mechanical trading bot. The instruction? Buy the entire S&P 500, not index funds, the actual companies. I start from the top. Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Tesla. Normal hostile takeovers take weeks of SEC filings. I don't have weeks. I just market buy.
The first 50 billion goes in smooth. The market absorbs it the way a river absorbs a stone. Nothing happened. But then, the high-frequency trading algorithms catch on. Every hedge fund whale realizes someone is aggressively sweeping the board.
The S&P 500 spikes 5% in 30 minutes, then 10%, then 15%. I am buying at any price.
I aren't just buying stocks anymore. Because of the volume, I have literally become the market.
Every share I buy costs insanely more than the last one. It's the ultimate short squeeze, but I'm squeezing myself. I drop 100 billion, but because the prices are so inflated, I'm getting way fewer shares. The math is completely broken.
By 11 a.m., the New York Stock Exchange panic trips the circuit breakers. Trading halts.
The SEC drops an emergency press release. They don't even say my name, but everybody knows it's me.
Within hours, European markets suspend trading.
Tokyo shuts down. I literally broke the global financial system.
The regulators don't freeze my bank account, that's illegal. But they freeze the venues where I can spend it. They stop the market.
End of day 7. The deadline hits. The markets are officially closed.
I checked the banking app. It's over! I failed! I didn't fail because I wasn't creative. I failed because the physical world literally ran out of things to sell me fast enough.
I maxed out physical goods around the 150 billion mark. Everything else takes months of legal paperwork.
Or it gets blocked by the government. Or it completely breaks the pricing algorithms the second you try to buy it.
This is the ultimate secret of the billionaire class. The richest people on Earth? They don't hoard cash.
Because pure cash at that scale is impossible to deploy without completely nuking the entire financial system.
The supply of things to buy simply dries up way before the money actually does.
And you want to know the absolute wildest part of this whole experiment? Over those 7 days,
The money I couldn't spend kept earning interest. I generated over $700 million literally just by sleeping.
The global system is rigged. It's built to print cash faster than humanly possible to spend. See you next time.